Hey everyone, welcome back to Spin the Chain Web with the Crypto Spider. In this video, I'm going to be going over the Core Blockchain NFT mining project. This is another one of the NFT mining projects on Kadena, but it's done a little bit differently. I like the way they're doing it. Alright, let's go. First I'll show you their website. Pretty cool little animation they've got here. Here's the About Us. Basically just talks about how it's difficult to mine and it's inaccessible to most of the public. They believe everyone should be able to participate in mining. With their knowledge, experience, and infrastructure, they have the ability to help those who want to dive into the fruitful world of crypto mining with the click of a button. See, it's been audited. I'll show you all that in a little later. These are the two founders, Chase and Benjamin. Launch date 9/5. There's another little cool graphic. Benefits of mining: the perfect investment for people who don't want to make technical decisions about when to buy or sell. It's a safer alternative due to profit being made every day, causing a guaranteed return on investment to be reached in the future. Think of it as a strong linear growth rather than dealing with the volatile movement of the current crypto markets. Their service: they decided to do things different from the cloud mining model. They believe Web3 is the future, so they want to follow suit with that model. Your mining contracts will be stored as NFTs. The NFTs will be located on the blockchain of the coin you're mining and can be publicly traded on a native NFT marketplace. And they're given 4 years for each NFT contract. Why Core? Easy and affordable. They've invested in state-of-the-art immersion cooling setup, so it'll allow them to generate more hash rate. It's where a miner is submerged in dielectric fluid, which brings the internal temperature down and it can allow it to be overclocked, so it can get a higher hash rate per miner. Overclocking is where you can push the miner past the factory specs, so beyond what it's normally supposed to do in an air-cooled environment. They also handle all the maintenance, so there's no downtime in the miners. Payouts: the profits will be sent to your wallet. The smart contract of the NFTs will determine how much profit was mined in the given time period minus the service fee, which is 25%. That'll include electricity, hosting, and maintenance. And that'll be taken out before they send you the profit. Payouts are every 2 weeks. How to join: with our integration to Web3, it's easier than ever to join. Click the mining tab, click Start Mining, browse and select the coin of choice, click the contract of choice, click Mint Contract, and confirm on the wallet. You'll receive your NFT in your wallet as a receipt of the contract you selected. So as of right now, I only know of them being on KDA, but the way this reads, it looks like in the future they may mine other stuff, and eventually you'll be able to click on the mining tab and it'll take you to a page where you can choose which network, which coin you want to mine and buy an NFT from that collection to be able to mine with that. So that's pretty cool. I don't know of any other project that's doing that right now, so that's a pretty neat thing. Next is the roadmap. I won't go over all this. I'll let y'all pause the video and read over it. Next, I'll take a quick glance at the audit done by Cyberscope. I won't go over the whole thing, but I'll point out anything that's major. So it looks like the contract analysis, there was only 2 things that were found. Both were miner severity, minimum distribution reward, and automatic tokens expiration. And you can come down here and you can kind of see the description, recommendation, and for the second one, description, recommendation. So those 2 things were the only things really in the audit that were brought up that may have been little issues, and they were minor. So the audit looks pretty good. Again, you can read over that if you'd like to from the link in their page. Next, I'll go over the white paper. The white paper will go over the logic and reasoning on why they decided to create their service like they did. Talks a little bit how mining is difficult. Talks a little bit about different mining and different mining pools and stuff like that. Says crypto mining is a safe form of investing due to its profits being made every day. A good example: if you spent $10,000 on the miner and you got $30 a day, you'd have $10,950 in a year. If you use the same amount of capital to buy crypto, there's 3 possibilities. 1, the price is the same, so you haven't made or lost anything. 2, the price will be trading higher. You would have gained either less or more than you would have made by buying a miner. 3rd, the price of the crypto will be lower and you would have lost capital. So picture crypto as a consistent linear trend line to your return on investment rather than an unexpected roller coaster ride. Another thing to keep in mind is the equity of your miner that you can always sell back after you're done mining. So the miners do have a value even if they're used. Talks about what you need to know to get into mining. It says it was created with the goal of helping bring passive income opportunities to the crypto space. It started as a home mining operation with 6 miners. After hours of research, they realized there was a knowledge barrier to overcome. Time is everyone's most valuable asset. There are many people with the capital to purchase a miner but who never participate because of the current jobs and family life. So they saw the creation of Core as a solution to the problem. This goes over traditional cloud mining. Traditional cloud mining models consist of buying a given hash rate for a duration of time. Based on the daily profit of the hash rate you buy, they will lock you in with a return on investment day. Hash rate is the strength of the miner and is directly correlated with the payout of the miner. With this model, you're buying a fixed amount of income per day that is paid out in fiat. The crypto the hash rate is associated with goes up in price, your contract payout will be the same, and they benefit from the growth. So example is you have a Bitcoin miner, price of Bitcoin goes up, the miner will make more profit, which will cause your miner to be worth more money. This model takes away from the financial opportunity destined for the ever-growing crypto market. They decided to veer away from the traditional model. Their old model consisted of someone buying a miner and receiving payouts in USDC. This allows the profit you mine to remain on Web3 so you can reinvest into crypto. And since you own the miner, you can sell it whenever you desire on a marketplace. And it gives another example about the difference between cloud mining and what they're doing. If a client bought a Gold Shell 5, and it was bought for $17,500, and it was making about $60 a day when Kadena was trading for $2. Kadena saw a massive increase in price and peaked at $25. Due to the price increase of Kadena, the miner was now making $400 a day, and the miner was worth $60,000. The client gained $42,000 worth of equity on the miner and saw an increase in daily payouts. If the customer spent the same amount of money in a traditional cloud mining business, their payout would be the same as it was from the start, and they would not have any equity in their contract. And they do mention that's kind of an extreme example. Although this model has been successful, there's still problems. Due to the payout being in USDC, the client did not earn as much when the price of Kadena went up. If they were payout in KDA, it would have made dramatically more. So they want people to have the full crypto mining experience. So here's their new model. So let's say person Z wants to get into crypto but doesn't have the time or space. They learn about core service and they buy an NFT. They decide they want to buy 20 terahash of a Kadena miner and they buy it with USDC. They'll get the NFT in return, and as long as they hold that NFT, they'll make profits every 2 weeks from the crypto that is being mined, minus a 25% fee. Once they reach their return on investment and made enough profit, they decide they're done with crypto mining. Their hash rate is stored on the blockchain as an NFT so they can sell it to anyone who desires. The new NFT owner will be sent profits every 2 weeks. They decided to buy the miners up front. From my understanding, they're already running. They'll sell the hash rate that's already at their facility. So they're taking on most of the risk of a miner malfunctioning in that 4-year period of the contract. So even if your miner goes down, you'll receive profits for 4 years. The average life of a miner is 3 to 6 years, so they decided to meet in the middle. They decided to move to a DApp because of the smart contracts. Automated payments are easier, reduce the chance of human error. The contracts are audited, and they'll get the transactions that are promised. The DApp will allow the public to buy miners and start receiving rewards immediately. That's one thing that's different about this project and others as well, is when you buy that NFT, you'll start getting those rewards immediately. They're already set up and going. So you don't have to wait a month or 2 or 6 or anything like that to start receiving your rewards. As soon as you buy an NFT, you're going to start receiving those rewards, and every 2 weeks you're going to get a payout. They decided to make your hash rate an NFT for many reasons. Not only do you have a receipt that is permanently stored on the blockchain, it allows you to trade it instantly. No more using third-party sites. It's more efficient to keep the miner at their facility and sell it to someone who's interested. As NFT marketplaces grow, there'll be sufficient demand for the hash rate to sell faster. They understand the crypto market is volatile. Moves need to be made fast as possible, so we find the NFT marketplace integration as an advantage for both the buyer and seller. Buyers can immediately start receiving mining profits before a bull run, and seller can sell the highest value for the machine before a bear run. They save this part for last because they feel like it's what separates them from the rest. They decided to do immersion cooling tanks. I kind of talked about that. They submerge it in fluid, it cools down the miners, and they can get more hash rate for it. It's a higher cost to set up, but it can extend the lifespan of a miner also. And here's some of the benefits. Next, I'll show you their Twitter at Core Blockchain. Here's a link tree. We got their website, which I was on earlier, Discord, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Medium, TradingView, YouTube, and TikTok. They are doing some giveaways. One of them is the OG badge. Their mint's on the 5th, and they're doing 500 terahash. Anyone who mints anything on that day will get an OG badge, and that gives 1% of all future mints hash rate that'll be distributed amongst the holders. And it talks about as soon as you mint, you'll be able to start earning your rewards. One thing I'll mention about the OG badges is there's going to be 500 terahash that's going to be sold. So let's say 500 people each mint 1 terahash. That 1% will be split between those 500 people. If 250 people each buy 2, that 1% will be split between 250 people. If 100 people buy 5 each, then that 1% will be split between 100 people. So if people buy more than one on that first mint day, it's going to decrease the number of OG badges total, which means less of a split of that 1% to the people who are holding them. Getting in on that OG badge could be beneficial. So I want to show you their medium now. There's another article here, but here's the one that just came out a day ago, and it talks about their pricing and OG badges. It talks about their mint, the 500 terahash. You'll be able to mint between 1 and 100 per NFT. So if you want to buy 5 terahash, that 5 terahash will be tied to 1 NFT. So I'm thinking if you want to sell it later, you'll have to sell it as a 5 terahash NFT. I don't think it can be split back up, is the way I understand it. It says if you mint an NFT, you'll get one OG badge, only one OG badge per wallet. You can still buy 2 or 3 NFTs, but you'll only get one OG badge. The more NFTs you purchase, the less OG badges can be given to other wallets. You'll get 1%. By 2025, they expect to have 50,000 terahash. The number is multiplied by 1% to see the total hash rate that will be producing KDA for OG badge holders. Sale money will be put towards additional miners that will be overclocked and sold as NFTs. Of course, hash rate will continue to grow and OG badge rewards proportionally increase. Supply. This is where it kind of goes over what I said. If 500 people get one each, it'll be 500 badges, but if 250 people get 2 each, there'll only be 250 badges. So that 1% will go to less people, more rewards. The lower supply, the greater rewards for you. They're doing 15 badges for giveaways, so there'll be 515 badges total. So this kind of goes over the OG badge supply versus the hash rate. If they do get to 50,000 like they mentioned they want to, if there's 250 holders, your NFT will be 2 terahash. If they get to 70,000, there's 250 holders, 2.8 terahash. So as it grows over time, depending on the number of OG badge holders, this will be the increase you'll get. So next is a comparison. They're looking at mining yourself versus the NFTs, and they're looking at it at price per terahash. So if you had a KD Max, it's compared to a Core 1 terahash plus OG badge, you're actually paying more if you mined yourself for 4 years rather than using the Core NFTs. And that's what this little chart here shows. Because the OG badge is essentially hash rate, you're getting more hash rate than the NFT you selected. For the following example, 2.5 terahash per OG badge was used as projected in Table 1. That was right up here in the pink box. In that example, the price of $680 was divided by 3.5 terahash to get a price of 194.28 per terahash. 680 is the mint price for the baseline NFT, and 3.5 is the total hash rate of the NFT plus the OG badge. So your initial NFT has 1, and in this scenario where there's 200 holders at 50,000, you have 2.5. In total, you're getting 3.5 terahash for that $680 that you spent for that one NFT. So while $680 for one NFT is higher than some of the other projects out that are doing similar mining things, with the OG badge and the increase in terahash over time, you're actually probably maybe getting a better deal by doing that. NFT pricing. So if you buy more hash rate, you actually get a little bit of a discount, and there's rarities. If you decide you want to buy between 1 and 4, they're $680 a piece. 4 and 9, $650. 10 and 19 is $599. 20 and 39 is $550, and 40 plus is $530. So if you decided you wanted to buy 20 of them, you're only paying $550 each versus $680 for just one. Get a little bit of a discount there. Time is money. They're already plugged in and ready to go, so you'll get those rewards immediately. This is the difference from mining instantly versus waiting 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days for the miners to be shipped, plugged in, get running, reward pool to build up, whatever. It goes over if you bought 40 terahash, you would have missed out on 30, 60, and 90 days. So in 30 days, you would have missed out on 510 Kadena, 60 would be 1,000, and 90 would be 1,500. So at peak market loss, if you were to wait 90 days for 40 terahash, you would have lost $38,000. Not financial advice or anything like that, but that just gives you the numbers. So last I'll show you their Discord. Members is 345, launch is 9.5. Mint price we now know is 680 for one, but it goes lower the more you buy. Rules, welcome, frequently asked questions. Mint's 9.5. You'll have to use KWUSDC, which is wrapped USDC on Kadena mainnet. Most of the DEXs now have that, CADX and KD swap. So if you have KDA in your wallet, you'll have to swap it for a stablecoin to be able to mint. Winner payouts, every 2 weeks on a Friday like a payroll. What crypto do I get paid in? KDA. How many miners can I buy? You can buy a select amount of hash rate from 1 terahash to 100 terahash. When do I start receiving profits? You'll start receiving them immediately, and you'll get them the next payout period. Is the NFT I receive my contract? Yes, after you purchase your hash rate, you'll receive an NFT. That's the receipt. The smart contracts will send profits of that hash rate to the wallet that's holding that NFT. How many NFTs can you buy? As many as you want. So if you wanted to buy 200 terahash, you would actually have to buy 2 NFTs, each one holding 100 terahash. So each NFT itself can hold up to 100 terahash, and you can buy as many NFTs as you want. Can I sell my contract? Yes, you'll be able to sell in the marketplace later. If I buy a miner from Core's collection on an NFT marketplace, will I receive rewards? Yes, just make sure to check the contract link before you purchase. How long until my NFT expires? 4 years after the mint date. You'll no longer receive profits. Is there a KYC? Yes. I was actually trying to get clarification on that in Discord before the video. For some reason they're choosing the KYC on this, and I'm not trying to say anything negative towards them, but I don't know of any other NFT project that's doing that. They said they're still discussing exactly how they're going to work the KYC. They want to make sure it's available to all countries. Usually a KYC excludes certain countries, but they're trying to make sure they get one that all countries can participate. If they see that they can't find one that all countries can participate, they may not do the KYC. And honestly, I hope they would just cut it all together, because nobody really likes a KYC. Official links. There's their announcements channel. They talk about the OG badge here a little bit. I've already gone over a lot of that. The general chat, and then a bunch of the other channels here. Art updates. There's the OG badges. This is Cori. The NFTs will actually be based off of Cori, but depending on the hash rate you choose, the color scheme will be different. So I showed you the different colors. One was Spectrum. So I'm guessing the colors here will just be different depending on the NFT you purchase, depending on the hash rate. This isn't the actual NFTs. They'll look a little different when they're actually minted. This is just the original artwork. NFT utility, hash rate of choice, OG badge, future hash rate discounts, limited immersion coolings, hosting spots and discounts, whitelist for future NFT projects, and core merch. Here's some of the videos they've done on YouTube. So that's the Core Blockchain NFT mining project. Like I said, they're doing things a little different than some of the other projects. Each one has their own little thing. I don't think any of them are bad per se, not financial advice. I do wonder which ones remain profitable long term versus other ones. I know a lot of them are doing future NFT mints where you can get a significant discount on buying more terahash and things like that as they buy more miners. So I know some of them have ways where they're going to be adding to it as you go, but if it's got a set terahash rate and it's never going to go up for the life of the NFT, then it could be a year or two from now you're getting very little KDA off that NFT. If the price of KDA has gone up, that may not be a problem. But if you buy an NFT thinking you're getting 10 a month and a year and a half later you're getting 0.1 a month, you're going to be a little disappointed, I would say. Make sure and take a look at all the mining projects that you're considering, and make sure they have the long-term sustainability that you're looking for. Again, none of this is financial advice. I'm just trying to make people aware of different things to think about before they click their own buttons and make their own decisions. If you like my content, please like, leave a comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, and retweet my links. I appreciate the support. Much love, everyone.